Yes, hello, Pinkus. Good afternoon.
Hi, Javi. Grateful to you too.
Yes, welcome back to our class and happy weekend.
Happy weekend too.
Okay. How are you doing so far at this time? It's Saturday.
I go to my hometown. Because my father he has some problem about the I think we can call it the latest technology products. My father he is not familiar with the camera or like something. Previously he lost his SD card. Do you know SD card?
SD card. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Microchips.
Yeah, microchip. Yeah, you are correct. And then he put actually his camera lose the his SD card is broken up or maybe destroyed. I'm not sure. So I buy the new SD card from the website for him, but he don't know how to install the SD card.
He doesn't. He
Yeah,
doesn't know how to install.
yeah. So I come to my hometown and teach him how to do that because he's saying even when he install the SD card, but still not work. But actually, I buy is the micro SD card, and the micro SD card should put it into the adapter. Adapter size is like the SD card, so if you put your micro SD card into the adapter, you can use use this adapter like a SD card. But my father, he is not familiar. He is not familiar with this product, so he don't know how to handle it. So I come to hometown to check the product problem.
Okay. Save. Okay. You're able to solve the problem of your father. Okay.
Yeah, I help him to solve problem, and also I sometimes because I have already studied in my hometown. My hometown is in Taichung, and actually I learned I start my university is also located here. So sometimes when I want to sing something, I will go back to my go back to my hometown and come back to my university and stay in the library to read a book.
hmm Okay. All right. Thank you so much for sharing that. Now, um, any latest news that you could share today?
Oh yes, I have new news to share you. But I think this news here's a little strategy. I remember in the England, the bus driver he will be arrested because the police found there are 38 people, Chinese died dead in her bus. Do you
hmm
ever hear the news?
Not yet.
Oh yeah, I think this news is strategy because I'm not sure why too many people dead in the bus. Maybe some people guess maybe they are the wait a minute. Maybe they are stolen passenger, or illegal passenger, because maybe they don't have ticket, but or don't have the legal passport, but they still want to go to England. So we are not sure the reason, but finally their dead body be found in the bus. I think it's terrible news. Yeah,
Okay. Really?
yeah, really.
Okay. Mhm. So it happened in England.
Yeah, in England,
hmm
38, 38 Chinese people be found, and all of them are dead.
hmm Okay. What? So that's a terrible incident. Okay. So I don't know if that's gonna be uh, who are the masterminds of the crime. hmm they did not discover yet.
You mean how do they be found?
How who did this incident?
Incident.
In
I'm not sure the word incident.
The incident that they found the dead body inside the bus.
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean who put their body in the bus?
Yes.
I'm not sure. I think the police still find the real reason, but the I remember the driver has already been arrested, and
Mm-hmm.
he claimed he don't know what happened. He don't know he don't know he's he don't know the something put in the car is dead body. He don't know. He don't know. He
Really?
think yeah he guess maybe just some item.
He doesn't know.
Maybe he tell lie. We don't know real reason.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much for sharing that. So this afternoon we're going to continue with our lessons. Last time we're able to discuss the following questions. So I think we're going to move on to number two. Do you like to participate in meetings? So what is your answer?
Oh yes, my answer is yes. I like to know the latest knowledge from the technical meeting. If the meeting is like a publishing some administrative policy, I will feel very bored or boring and do not want to participate.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you. So, yes, I like to know the latest knowledge from the technical meeting. The meeting is like publishing some administrative policy. I will feel very bored and do not want to participate. Because which department do you belong to?
Department. I belong to the television development.
Okay, because I think you are most likely interested to attend a meeting more about technical,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So,
Technical.
not
Yeah,
administrative meetings. So I think you don't have any interest to know about this. Okay,
yeah.
so it depends. It depends with the agenda of the meeting.
Yeah. Some because this meeting I think is just regular, but I couldn't get any useful information for me.
Okay, all right. So I understand. Okay, good. So moving on to number three. When is the best time to keep your thought yourself in a workplace?
Okay. Keep yourself. I focus on logic. If I found my viewpoint is wrong, I don't insist on my opinion.
Hmm. Okay. All right. So keep your thought or show your thought or insist on. I focus on logic and I found my viewpoint is strong, so I don't insist my opinion. Okay. Yes, that's right. So you need to be sensible. Okay. Um, you need to be sensitive or sensible in the sense that you have to be careful in giving your opinion. Okay. Sometimes you might hurt someone.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you need also to be mindful of the language that you use because that may some language will become rude and it would probably hurt someone as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So now if you have your thought, so you need to choose which of your thought this is appropriate to tell you. Okay. There must be the right time and the right place to tell something. Okay, so
Oh,
you just have to take note of the time in the place where you say your thought. Okay, so it means that we need to be uh, careful about our giving of our thoughts, opinion, and so on. Okay, that is correct. So your answer is correct. Okay, now what is your behavior during the meeting? Do you usually share your thought?
mm, Yes, I usually share my thought because I hope because if you don't, I think you have to participate in the meeting. If you don't show your thought, maybe uh, you just sleep or after the meeting you don't catch anything. You just waste your time, maybe waste 1 hour or 30 minutes in the meeting. But if you show yourself, maybe sometimes some opinion you don't agree. Maybe you could discuss with your partner and find a general consensus or how to solve the problem.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay. So, well, sharing of your thoughts, ideas, opinion, recommendations. Yeah, there's nothing to worry about. So if we have such opinion, but what matters most is you need to also assess this if it is really good for everybody. Okay. Sometimes if we're going to share something about a very controversial issues, this would also affect someone, some employees. So you just have to keep it by yourself, or you can just talk directly to your, let's say, immediate supervisor or manager.
Yeah.
So something like this. Next, moving on to question number 4. What do you think of colleagues who state their opinion most of the time?
Okay. I usually admire them for bravely expressing their opinions. Let me think differently about a different position. However, if this opinion is illogical, it's only I think it's only added to the sense to over extents. I would really dislike it. I think they have wasted my time. Oh, okay. Let me explain my comment because I'm not sure how to express the sentence. It's only at the sense of the extent. Sometimes I think it's like the Chinese style. Sometimes it's like we will joke some people because maybe in the meeting or in some group, we couldn't found him because he usually don't show his opinion, but sometimes maybe he hope everybody know, hey, he's still in the meeting or he is the manager or he is the boss in the meeting. He will share some opinion, but his opinion is no useful in the meeting. Maybe just mm, just bullshit. Yeah, yeah, maybe his description or his opinion is no relationship with the meeting, but just maybe prove he's still in the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever hear like the similar sentence? Because I think maybe my sentence is not correct, but I want to present the situation.
Okay, the one that you, this one, highlight the red color.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I usually admire them for bravely expressing their opinion. Let me think differently about different position. However, if this opinion is illogical, it only adds the sense of existence. Uh, it means that she's actually looking for an attention. They are attention seeker. Is this what you are trying to put it out?
Attention seeker. Yeah, 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 yeah. Attention seeker. Yeah, 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 yeah. He want to everybody know he's very important in the meeting, but actually nobody care him.
Okay, so he or she is an attention seeker. There are person like that. Even though that he is not on the right track of telling something no sense at all, no substance, is illogical, but he or she just share any nonsense opinion.
Yeah, any nonsense opinion. Yeah, yeah, nonsense opinion. Yeah, yeah.
So you just want to let other people know that he is present and he shares her opinion and He wanna show that he's an intelligent one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So something like that. All right. I would really dislike it, so I think they have a wasted method. Now we have the same opinion. Okay. So well, for I encountered there are some colleagues with my previous company. Uh, she keeps on actually sharing some opinion, but she's not on the right track of giving some opinion. Okay, it's a little bit annoying. Annoying in the sense that yes, illogical, nonsense. Okay, he just want to show that she's beautiful.
Yeah.
Nothing inside. So it's a little bit annoying. So I don't really like this guy. All right. Okay. So the last question here is: would you rather be quiet during a meeting or to be active?
Okay. I would rather be active in the meeting. I
Mm,
prefer to express my views at the meeting. I like to communicate with different opinions, which gives me the inspiration to inspire new ideas. Don't you think this is interesting?
mm-hmm. Okay. So I would rather be active in the meeting. I prefer to express my views at the meetings. I like to communicate with different opinion. I'd like to communicate with different opinion, which gives me inspiration to inspire new ideas. Don't you think this is interesting? I'd like to communicate with different opinion. I would like to. Okay, so well, that's nice to know if this is your attitude. Okay, you don't just stay in one corner and be quiet and just wait for the time of the ending of the meeting. So you just have to prepare. No, you just have to share your opinion. Okay, on the subject matter that you know. Okay, so well, that's good if that's so, because I think you're part of the company, so you need also to to share something about your company. Okay, so if this is one way of contributing something, because there you will hire the company because you want to share something what you've got, right? The skills, the knowledge, experiences. So how you're going to share that by just giving an idea, an opinion, or recommendations, and so on.
And so
Is that
how should I share my opinion in a meeting?
yes?
Um, okay. Sometimes maybe okay. When I share opinion, is like maybe our partner or manager maybe they will talk some topic, but maybe there are some argue. There are little argument in the topic, or they don't really comprehension the opinion. Sometimes I will help them to understand the opinion and try to show my viewpoint. Later, everybody know what are we talking about.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think this is a good chance to show your viewpoint because you can help them to more understanding the topic and all of us could get a general consensus.
Mhm. Okay. All right. So during the meeting, we cannot deny the fact that there's always during the brainstorming, there's not all the people will be aligned. Not all the people that they are speaking on the same page,
Oh
right?
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
is they have an opposite what do you call this views. We cannot deny that. There's always what do you call this a clash of opinion because we have a different perspective, different opinions and views towards something. Okay, so well. that's why there is a chairman of the meeting who would probably preside in order to solve the conflict or the problem, to make a consensus during the meeting. Consensus means that you need to be aligned in one common goal so that no one will disagree. So, although you disagree, but sometimes you have to concede, sometimes you have to compromise because this is what you are ought to do. So, something like this. So consensus is very important during the meeting because we're not expecting that everybody should agree with a certain matter, a
Yeah,
certain okay consensus.
yeah, I agree with you. Because some people they in the meeting they don't get a consensus and they just talk themselves and it's not easy to communication with him because he don't try to understand your opinion and he also don't want to know your opinion and he just want to let everybody know his opinion but this behavior don't help us to find the consensus and find the prop and find the solution because you just think yourself.
Mhm. Exactly, that's right. Okay, so while this very common in the this very common in the business world. Okay, so there's always a conflict because they want to fight something, the other party would like to also defend something what he or she believes in.
Yeah.
Okay, so something like this. There's always a conflict. Now, how about during the meeting in your office? So, do you often encounter this kind of situation that some of your employees keep on arguing with each other because they don't really come up with a certain common goal, common ideas?
Mm, according to I think it's according to your team partner. But if it belong to external team member, maybe there are a lot of argument in this meeting. If we are all we are if our partner in the same team, because our management is the same, so even our opinion is different, right? Our management will make a decision and maybe summary our opinion and decide a conclusion. How should we do, right? But if in different team, because the external team, like me, I service in the security team, and another team member maybe they service in audio team or video team, and the layer management is different, right? Is not our security manager. So I think because their management also have their opinion and their position is the same. So actually he don't care your he don't care your opinion because maybe your high risk management is also not same. Yeah, like me, we have a lot of boss, and I remember the boss, the boss is the same, but if you just maybe two level or one level, the boss is different, so he don't care your opinion. If you
He
could
does.
not, yeah, if
He doesn't care about.
yeah, he doesn't care your opinion. Or if your opinion is very, even sometimes your opinion is very strongful or powerful, but if he have to waste a lot of time to do your job, he refuse it because he have another task still have to handle.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Okay. There are boss like that. Okay. Uh,
How about you, Javi? I'm little strange. I'm little confused. How about you in the school? I remember you are a professor in the school, so how about you? How about you the meeting?
well, normally during our meeting, yes, that's why I said earlier, most of the time we actually have a, what do you call this?
Mm,
we have like a brainstorming, and sometimes we had an argument because we have our individual ideas
Yeah.
regarding with that matter. Okay, so well, arguments, argumentation takes place, uh, and then we have to extend our time for the meeting because we're not able to finish and come up with a what do you call this
Mm.
with a specified. We're not able to finish in a specified time because of the delay, because people are talking, people are the participants are also giving such different opinions. So it's very it really happens most of the time in our uh, meeting. Same as. All
So
right.
yeah.
Go ahead.
So I think your meeting is like our meeting. Sometimes I had a meeting. Uh, I had a meeting. I had a meeting before on the maybe 11 a.m. 11 or 6 or PM 5 because the meeting usually had a lot of arguments, so it will be delayed. And the delay is will compress my lunch time or dinner time.
Okay. Yes. All right. Okay. So thank you so much for this. Now let's move on immediately to part two, vocabulary. So can you please read your the item one
Okay,
and answer?
okay. Make sure you follow up with Nancy about what we all discussed this morning.
All right. We all discussed this morning. Okay. Follow up is the correct answer. Number two.
Okay. Tony, can you look through this document and see if there's anything in it about their contract?
Okay. You don't have an answer. You please try to use your answer here.
Oh, my answer is sorry. Look through. That's my answer.
Okay. It's gonna be look through. Oh. You should make this. Like, all right. Okay. Look through is the correct answer.
Okay.
Next, number three.
Okay, I don't think I can take on any more projects right now. I have too much on my plate already.
Too much on my plate is correct.
Yeah, on my plate. Yeah.
Next.
Okay. When we are bouncing ideas over each other, you are the. I guess this sentence is try to present the exchanging ideas.
hmm Exchanging ideas is correct. Next.
Okay. To make a informed choice means to make I think it's like a wise choice.
Wise choice is correct. hmm
Okay.
Okay. Next one.
Uh, I think it's in other words, we should concentrate more on customer service.
hmm Okay. All right. In other words, we should concentrate more on the customer's service. Okay, so I consider this one. It seems like the way I see things is also these are two correct words.
Oh, the way I
Next.
see things. Okay.
Mhm.
What does it mean? Is it like your opinion on the things
Um,
or your
it
viewpoint? Your viewpoint on the thing.
it means that this is your perspective. This is the way you see things. That's your perspective.
Perspective. Okay.
hmm Next, number 7.
Okay, number 7. He makes an excellent point.
Hmm. Excellent point is correct.
But I'm not sure
He
why.
makes.
Why we could not choose the he makes an excellent idea. I think they are similar, but I remember I googled excellent point. I found there are some sentences is described in the website, so I choose the the sentences be my answer. But
Uh,
I for me, I think excellent idea is also okay.
yes, there are two possible answers for this.
Oh, okay, I know. Because I think it's like a habit, right? Because if you are a native speaker, maybe you will choose makes an excellent point for then they usually use these idioms. They never told later an excellent idea. Even the meaning maybe is correct, but they feel maybe strangely to use this idiom. Am I correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
Okay, so it's both of the two can be used. Hmm. Okay, next one.
Okay. I see what you say.
I say what you say. Okay, thank you. Um, I see what you mean. That what you say, what you mean. So this time it's gonna be what.
Oh, is what you mean. Okay. But I remember I checked the I see what you say is a song. So I let me check it again. I think what you say. I think.
9.
Wait a minute. Oh, let me check. Yeah. Oh, you say. Oh, sorry. I misunderstanding because I previously I remember I checked the sentence. What what you say is a song, but it's look like I this is wrong memory. Sorry. Okay, number 9. I agree with you up to your point.
Yes, that is correct. 10.
Okay, 10. He was hesitated about accepting the proposal.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
He was hesitated. Now he was hesitant. So
Oh,
we're looking for the adjective. Okay, hesitant.
but
Okay,
why?
hesitant is a
Yeah.
verb.
So I could not use a verb here, but because I think either ed is okay or it's become passive. It's become passive. Pa, passively is a little strange.
Mm. We're looking for an adjective. So he was. It should be adjective here
Oh, okay.
because we need.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You are correct.
He
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
was hesitant about. He was. Okay, so she's beautiful, she's gorgeous, so it should be something like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree with you.
All right, you got one mistake, so congratulations. Good job for this. 9/10. Okay, so all right. Okay, so I think we're done with this. So let's move on to. I just want you to make sentences, make your own sentence look using the following: look through, follow up, too much on my plate, hmm and hesitant. Okay,
Oh yeah.
hesitant.
Yeah. Actually, I have already checked the hesitant in the vocabulary. So I guess the answer is hesitant in the number 10.
Yes, that's the answer. That's correct. So do you still have any question?
No, I don't have a question.
Okay. All right. Okay. So let's move on to the next one's vocabulary. Make your own sentence using look through, follow up, too much on my plate, and hesitant.
Okay. I need to read the vocabulary, or I just
Please write your own sentence.
just my own sentence. Okay.
Mhm.
I look through the document to find my to find the topic I want.
Mhm.
Let me type it. Okay. Hmm? Hi, Jerry, are you here?
Yes, yes. I'm still waiting for you. What is this?
Oh yeah, I have already finished the sentence. Sentence one. I look through the document to find the topics I want.
I look through the documents to find the topic. Okay, that is correct. Next, follow up.
Okay. We should follow up manager's decision. We should follow up manager's decision.
We should follow up manager's decision. There must be an article or the manager's decision. We should
Oh,
the
yeah.
manager's decision. Okay,
Okay.
that's correct. Next, too much on my plate.
Okay. I couldn't handle. I couldn't handle. I couldn't accept new task. There are too much. There are too much on my plate. Accept.
Mm-hmm. All right.
The sentence is correct.
Please read it.
Okay, I couldn't accept the new task. There, I couldn't. Sorry, I forget it at the not. I couldn't accept the new task. There is too much on my plate.
Mm-hmm.
Or I have too much on my plate. I'm not sure. Or could I use the there is to replace it? I have.
I couldn't accept new tasks. There's too much on my plate. Okay, I think the most logical is you need to connect because this the cause and the effect.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. So because there's too much on my plate. So I couldn't accept new tasks because there's too much on my plate. Okay, I think that's gonna be logical. Next, hesitant.
Hesitant. Doing something slowly. Oh, sorry. I need to create sentence. Okay. I am I received hesitant smile from my boss. Okay. I received hesitant smile from my boss.
I received hesitant smile from my boss. Okay. Hesitant smile. Okay, that's correct. Okay, good job. So I think we're done with this. So let's move on to reading exercise, how to voice concern without seeming negative. Okay, so I just want you to read the article and let's try to talk about right afterwards. Okay, the time starts now.
Okay. How to voice sorry. How to voice concerns without saying negative. It's extremely important to speak your mind in the professional world. Expressing your opinions makes you appear more confident, demands the respect of the people around you, and helps to illuminate problems before they grow even worse. Javi, shouldn't I pronounce all the article or just a paragraph?
You just read it all, and then we're going to have a mispronunciation drill later on.
Okay. Most bosses and supervisors will naturally favor honest feedback as it's necessary for a smooth operations. But if you are worried about how you will come off, you can use this strategy to soften the blow. Time your concerns appropriately. Your first goal shouldn't be to bring up your concerns in an appropriate manners. If you are in the middle of the staff meeting and you don't agree with a new policy change, bringing out your problem during the meeting itself is a bad idea. You also don't want to complain about something trivial, like a coworker behavior during a time of crisis in the office. Crisis in the office. Be specific. If you have concerns about something, be specific about it. Cite a specific instance or specific fault point that you need to address. And the more specific you can get here, the better. Don't be afraid to names and dig into detail. As long as you do so respectfully, it will help your case. Be objective and lose your emotional attachments. You need to be objective about your concerns, and that means losing your emotional attachments to the cause. Focus on the fact and come to your boss with a solid reason for why the problem needs to be addressed, and leave the decision up to the boss. Don't ever demand that a specific action be taken, or worse, introduce a automata saying that you will leave or take negatively actions if you desire are meant in a way of holding your boss hostage, which looks very poorly on you. Respect the final decision that is made, even if you don't get what you want. At least your complaint will be on the record. Use these techniques to make sure your concerns are voiced and heard. As long as you focus on solution rather than the problem itself and share your feedback honestly and clearly, you have nothing to worry about.
Thank you so much. This time, let's try to enunciate some words. You just have to follow after me. Now,
Oh,
say it one more time. Important. Important.
important, important,
Mm-hmm. Next one. Illuminate. Illuminate.
illuminate, illuminate,
Feedback. Feedback.
feedback, feedback,
Come off. Come off.
come off, come off,
Mm-hmm. Okay. Next one is appropriate. Appropriate.
appropriate, appropriately, appropriately,
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. There we go. Uh, next one, blurting out. Blurting out.
blurting out, blurting out,
Trivial. Trivial.
trivial, trivial,
Specific. Specific.
specific, specific,
Specific. Specific.
specific, specific,
Crisis. Crisis.
crisis, crisis,
Mm-hmm. Next, objective. Objective.
objective, objective,
Good. Next, ultimatum. Ultimatum.
ultimatum, ultimatum,
Demand. Demand.
demand, demand,
Postage. Postage.
hostage, hostage,
Okay. Calmly. Calmly.
commonly, commonly.
Okay. Thank you so much. All right. So I think um,
Yeah.
this is how you're going to voice your concern without seemingly negative. Okay. So I just this would be your homework. So these are the guide question one to four. You're going to answer all of those, but the way you answer this one, you're going to make like a presentation, or yeah, you just have to discuss this by way of presenting. So these are the guide questions that you're going to answer in discussing this topic. Okay, so meaning you're going to make a presentation regarding how to voice concern seemingly negative. Okay.
Okay. I will finish my homework before
Okay.
before next class.
Oh,
Yeah.
because it's been 6 o'clock, right?
Mm.
Okay, so you can just make it. You just have to discuss what's in the what do you call this in the article. Okay, so the guide questions one, two, three, and four. So you just have to answer that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's call it a day. Thank you so much, and have a great weekend ahead of you. Bye.
Okay, Jarvis. See you on PN7. Bye bye.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Bye. Have a good afternoon.
Too.